What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we are back in American Truck Simulator, baby. Woo! Feeling good about it, man. Got ourselves a satellite dish. We're taking it over to Arizona. It's going to be a bit so we can handle it. 12 hours and 30 minutes. Dang, son. Dang. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. It's beginning. It's Monday, and now it begins. It begins now. Terrible Mondays. Terrible Mondays. For those of you who don't have never seen one of my American Truck Simulator videos, I like to sit around, chat, have a good time with you. Give you kind of like a little bit of a channel update as I'm driving. Heading on down to Arizona. I think. Is this going to Arizona? Could be going to Nevada. One of those two joints. I have forgotten. It's been a long weekend. It was a long evening too. I host an open mic here in Allentown, so I was out a little late. Usually when you see my channel on a Monday, I only usually put out one video. There'll be two videos out today, but Mondays are kind of my, oh my god, I have to go to work day and I don't feel like it. And now I'm gonna hop in front of my computer. We're gonna drive here a little bit. We're gonna make some sweet hashish, and we'll make a good day of it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real nice. Hey there, copper. Surprised you didn't find me for going 59 miles an hour. They like to do that here in this game. I downloaded a couple skins for this particular machine, for this particular truck, and for some reason it doesn't seem like it wants to pop up inside the shop. I know I loaded it in the mods, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? So, as far as things that are coming to the channel, we got all kinds of cool games, all kinds of cool stuff coming. First and foremost, the Discord channel has been doing very well. I'm very happy with how it's planned out. Link for the Discord is in the description down below if y'all want to hang out. We basically swap mod ideas and different skins for different things and different tractors for Farm Simulator, and yeah, just having a good time. A bunch of different voice channels in there, so if you need another place to call home, by all means hang out with me, Diesel D. Hey, it rhymes! I got bars, dude. I got bars. I'm all day, every day, just straight killing the game, son. Just straight killing the game, baby. Feeling pretty good about it. So, new games that are coming to the channel. There's a new game called Steam Hammer. This hammer's steamy. It's gonna be super awesome. It's like a Life is Feudal type game, but it's made with like steam. It's like a steampunk world. So you get to build machines, you get to build different workbenches, airships, kind of like World of Drift. Only it's a the only problem with it is just like if you ever remember Life is Feudal. Life is Feudal has a very in-depth kind of crafting system. And it's one of the reasons why people have given it negative reviews, because it's too in-depth. Well, this kind of along the lines of that, where you gotta gather for a bunch. You gotta gather for a bit. It has kind of a very old-timey art style to it too. So we'll see. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. If you likes it, let me know. But it is pretty nifty, man. You get to build all kinds of different steampunk engines and the airship battles. Hey, listen, just like it's as long as it's not Worlds of Drift, where you are flying and then all of a sudden you're off the ship. You're flying and you can't find anybody. Can't find anybody because you're falling to your death. I'll tell you what, in Worlds of Drift, there's a lot of stuff that was coming out. I haven't picked up Worlds of Drift again because there was an issue when it comes to ships being easily stolen. I would sit my ship down in like a loaded dock, just load it in there, save it. Everything's locked up, everything's all nice and tight. Everything got to keep it high and tight. And then I would log in like 2 hours later, and it's gone. Ship is gone. All my stuff's gone. I'm like, it's kind of discouraging that you do everything that you can to try and keep from your ship flying away from somebody else's soul. And apparently it's pretty easy to do. But they fixed a lot of stuff in the game, and I've been meaning to check it out. So before we hop back into Worlds of Drift, we're going to check out Steam Hammer and see if y'all digs it. I think y'all will, though. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be nice. Also, Kingdoms and Castles. For those of you who have not seen, I have not done Kingdoms and Castles because anybody who you see is doing Kingdoms and Castles right now had to purchase into the game, into the alpha in order. Hold on here, this guy is not going as fast as I want him to. As I just stop. There was a Kickstarter for Kingdoms and Castles, and if you signed on to the alpha and paid a certain amount of money, then you can go ahead and you have alpha access and you can upload. Well, I wasn't one of the souls that did the alpha testing. I wasn't gonna put in on that. I was like, nah, it's a little too pricey. I don't know how well it's gonna work. But the beta's out, and now I'm in. They worked out a bunch of kinks. The game looks like it's pretty, oh so pretty. If you don't know what Kingdoms and Castles is, it's not just a city builder, it's a kingdom builder where you get to build castles, courtyards, manage money, keep out ogres. All good things. You go up, down, and around with the motion, circular. All good things. Oh my god. Can we figure this out, guys? I hate it when there are cars that speed up in the passing lane, knowing full well that you have to get over, and you're trying to get over, and they're like, nah, this guy's not gonna go in front of me. This giant truck is not gonna get in front of me. You punk in the sports cars. Is that an Audi? Probably an Audi. Is it a BMW driver? Probably BMW drivers. Stupid BMW drivers. Stupid BMW drivers and the nonsense. The doodads and the whatnots. By the way, this job's going to pay us about 25 grand too. We're going to try and save up to get ourselves another truck so that we can hire another worker and start making more income. I got to check up on all the other drivers too and see what their levels are. I want to see what level woke that they're at. Hashtag woke level on fleek. Yeah, I said that, unfortunately. So, let's go ahead and put this bad boy in cruise control. Yeah, Kingdoms and Castles, something that was pretty cool. I'm into city builders, man. It's like along the lines of reminds me a little bit of a mixture of Banished with a mixture of Stonehearth, but without all of the glitches and nightmares that came along with Stonehearth, which I believe is in Alpha 176 right now. It's been in Alpha for the past 3 years, and I will not play it anymore. I played one round. I played one go around of it, man. One go around of it, and then they released a new alpha, and then it wiped my entire save, and I was just like, no, you know what, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on this game. I don't think I need to, I get what this is. I get what this is. Why don't you figure out what the rest of it's gonna be? Like, there's one thing about Stonehearth when I started playing it, I'm like, yeah man, I like the idea of it, I get the idea of it, but it's just not, like I don't think they know what they want to do with it. Like, where are they going to go with it? And it's still an Alpha 144. Close to beta, though. Close to beta, from what I understand. Good luck with that there, Stonehearth developer, I believe. I think it's just one kid talking to ish. It's one guy. Yo, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I played it. It's good. To a certain extent. But Kingdoms and Castles, I'm all about that. I'm all about that city builder life. And I want to build a kingdom. But I'm King Diesel. Yeah! So, that is going to be coming out, I believe, tomorrow. Also, Forza Horizon 3 has started back up on the channel. I was having some recording issues, and I apologize. The way Forza Horizon 3 works on PC, because that's why I play it on PC, is you can only, for Microsoft games, you can only do desktop capture. You can't actually do game capture. So when it comes to desktop capture, it's a real pain in the butt, and especially for my, it's some sort of something's going on, because I have the graphics and everything lowered down to about as low as I am comfortable putting it, without it looking like complete and utter garbage. And then when I put it on 60 frames per second, it looks like it's 60 frames per second on the recording. Everything is everything, and then I see that it's got an overload in my I use OBS Studio, and at the bottom it's like overload, change video settings for faster setting. I'm like, man, it's already up there, man. It's already up there. I've got all the details. I've got everything all flushed out. Sorry, truck. So I also realized that the first, 31 episodes of Forza Horizon 3, and including some of the the DLC, all of those were shot at 30 frames per second, which is fine. Anybody who's a complainer, it's like, oh, well, it's got to be 60 frames per second, otherwise I can't watch it, bro. 60 frames per second, otherwise, there's not even a bother. Don't even bother with it. Just don't even bother. The same people that complain about frame rates and how they can't watch a video that's normally in 30 frames per second, which is what almost every single movie is in. Actually, the cinema is about 24 frames per second. That's the average. So unless you want to do like some slow-mo or you want to do something crazy, slow-mo has to be 60 frames per second. Because otherwise you get too choppy when you're trying to do slow-mo in 24 frames. If you're doing 24 frames or 30 frames and you try to slow it down, it's just garbage. It looks like hot garbage. And it looks like one of my recordings. I'm just playing them. Please pull a vehicle inspection. Vehicle inspection. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for bothering me with this. Thank you for bothering me. Now we're in Arizona, so now we have to hit up the way station first here. Let's go ahead. We'll hop into the way station so that they can bother me with their nonsense. Hello, friend. I'm here. I have a heavy truck, and I want to go to Arizona. Speed violation? I'm telling you, man. I'm just trying to cruise in here, man. I'm just trying to cruise in here. I'm just trying to do my job. Sirs, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for bothering me. Thank you for this experience that I did not ask for. Sorry there, truck. I'm rolling. I got places to go. People to see. I'm a very wealthy businessman, and I don't have time for weigh stations and inspections. And we're golden. We are golden. We are golden. So yeah. So now the Forza Horizon 3, when it comes to desktop capture, one of these days I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and buy some consoles. But when it comes to Xbox exclusive games, I already have a PC. It's gonna be on PC. Sorry. Destiny 2 is gonna be pretty dope. I know that is something I've been looking forward to because I don't have an Xbox or a PS4. I don't know, PS4 originally, and now it's coming to PCs, and oh, I think it's gonna be dope. I want to get after that. I want to hashtag get after that. But that's not for a ways away. There are tons of racing games that are coming out, including with Forza Horizon 3 and the new DLC expansion. DLC, or is it an expansion? It's an expansion. The Hot Wheels expansion. We're just gonna have to make sure that we cut the video down. It records fine. It records fine in 30 frames per second. But the same people that complain that they can't watch a video unless it's 60 frames per second are the same people who are gonna die in the zombie apocalypse for being hungry. They're just gonna be like, oh, how come we can't go to the supermarket right now? I'm hungry. It's because the apocalypse happened. Everyone went to the supermarket. People are dying on the streets. No, but I'm hungry. Why does everything have to be difficult? Those are the people that complain about 60 to 30 frames per second. And I'm joking, but at the same time, I'm kind of not joking. So please save it in the comments, please. I understand frame rate and eyes, your eyesight and all that fun jazz on, well, actually, when it's 60 frames per second, it'd be better if you had 128 frames. Now we're getting into territory where I gotta put my hand up in your face. Be like, no, I'm not listening to this. I'm just not doing it. Not today. Not today. Not ever. Ever. So, not ever. I'll listen to it. I'm fine. Pop into the Discord and we can chat. All good things. But there's so many different racing games that are coming out. Along with the Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels pack, we got a dirt rally game coming out in late May. We also have Need for Speed coming out as well. Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, baby. It's coming out this year. I believe they said that they were going to release it in June. I have my peoples working on it. Not my peoples, like I don't... Did I... Whoa. Whoa. Why am I going this way? Do I have to, again, get another inspection? Like, what's the deal with this? Why is it taking me through here? What was wrong with the highway? Oh, you gotta be yanking me with this nonsense. Are you serious right now? Did this just detour me through a rest area? Who does that? I'm telling you, man, I gotta get my GPS working on this. My GPS guys. It did. It just made me detour through a rest area when I was on the highway. What is going on, folks? Come on, son. Come on, computer system. I thought you was better than that, you know? I thought you was better than that. We got satellite, we got aliens to try and find here with the satellite dish, and you're slowing us down, man. You're just slowing us down. You're a bigger buzzkill than Buzz Killington. There we go. Let's hop back in here. Are you? It literally just did that. What? Oh, game. So, what was I talking about? 60 frames. Oh, all the different games. I was even thinking about my buddy was selling a Nintendo Switch because he got 2 of them. He bought one and then he accidentally, there was something wrong, or there was something wrong with the order, so he bought a second one, but then both of them came and he only paid for one. So he's like, I'm just gonna sell this for straight profit, dude. I mean, really? Like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I looked at my bank account. They took one. I only paid for one, but they sent me 2. I don't know, and I'm not sending it back. I'm like, I wouldn't send it back either. You keep that. That's yours. So he's like, you're a gamer. Would you like to sell this? Like, yeah, I would, but at the same time I wouldn't. But the only reason why is because I want to play Mario Kart. That's the only reason why. I was like, I want to race the Mario Kart again. Let's get a little bit of nostalgia back in there. Let's get a little bit of nostalgia. But yeah, man, we have what's this racing game? Project Cars 2 with dirt rally racing and everything going out here. We also have Dirt 4 coming out in September too. But Dirt 4, just like Gran Turismo, I believe is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. But I could be wrong. Probably am. I'm gonna be real bummed out. If I do get a console, it'll be a PS4 because Xbox. I mean, it's Microsoft, and I have a PC that can play pretty much, I would say 95% of most games at the level I want, unless your name is Forza Horizon 3. I can't understand why Microsoft doesn't like gather inside of their being to be like, hey, we should be able to have this game capture so people can easily record this. And then some developer, stands up in the room and goes, no, we're not gonna do that. That makes way too much sense. Way too much sense. So yeah, I do apologize for the framey bits. It will improve, I promise you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it bums me out too because I was playing the Kingmaker, man. I'm the king of the mountain, king of the mountain, and still I had to delete the video because of all the terrible framey and choppy bits. Speaking about games that I'm playing over the weekend, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. I love the game, man. I just wish people would watch it more. I'm going to finish it, and I promise you I'm going to finish it. Because I have this tendency. I don't have a tendency. I think it's the mark of the YouTuber. I think it's a mark of the wrong side of YouTube. Like the gamer YouTuber. Like if you start a series and it doesn't get views, so you just stop it, even though you enjoy the game. You stop it because no one's watching it. I did it with Ghost Recon Wildlands. I love the game, but no one was watching it, so then I was just getting sad and frustrated, and I was just like, I guess no one's watching it, so I guess I gotta stop. And there's a lot of YouTubers that have that mentality, and including myself, where I would get something and the game would be cool, but no one was watching it, and I was just I would get bummed out, and I would just completely stop. So when you see like a YouTuber, usually certain YouTubers will get their get a game and they'll play it until they beat the game, no matter what the views are. Now, one, it's bad for business, but two, there are people that are watching it. Unless there's 0 people watching it, then I think you should be able to move on with no problems. But there are many YouTubers. I would say I don't have a pie chart or a graph to show you, but I would say a high percentage of YouTubers that if they don't get views on something, they'll just stop playing the game, even though it gets a decent amount of views. Like, say if you get 2,000 views in 24 hours, to some people that might be awesome. For me, I'd be happy right now with like, say this coming out. I would be happy if I get, you know, 2,000 views total. But I understand what this is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not breaking world records here. I'm just talking with you, chatting, and let you know about things and how I feel. You know, and that's what this video is for. This Monday, our Monday videos here, it's like a little podcast that we talk about all the things coming to the channel and just my feelings on stuff. You know. Uh-oh, Diesel's catching feelings. I know, right? Watch out. Run! Run to the hills! But, it bums me out. It bums me out when I do something or play a game that I really like, but no one's watching it. So I stop and I move along, and then I actually get people that comment more on that than I do on people that join me doing scrap mechanic. You know, I posted a question. It was like, the views aren't doing too hot. Would anybody like to see something more? You know, something more than people like scrap mechanic. I was like, oh yeah, the video series that got me pretty popular on this YouTube platform right here. But at the same time, I do scrap mechanic videos, and they get less views than some of the other things. I'm like, all right, well, apparently it's not scrap mechanic. Apparently it's just me, and that I totally get. That I totally get. But I'm still gonna play new games. I'm still gonna play new things. But when it comes to like games like Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, I'm aware of what this is and what it does to, like, most of the people do not go to my channel to watch shoot 'em ups. That's what I call them. FPS games, shoot 'em ups. But I enjoy shoot 'em ups. I enjoy something with a decent storyline. So I'm going to continue playing it. I don't care what the views are like. It'll be bad for business. I am fully 100% aware the views will not be good. But I want to finish the game. It's just like Mad Max. I played Mad Max back in the day. Even though it was a glitchy, messy thing, I still really enjoyed the game and I wanted to finish it. I wanted to complete it. And I did, and it felt really satisfying. And that's something that I think is missing from not just this channel, but many channels. It's just that satisfaction of playing a game to its completion. Because most of the games that we play, not just me, but some of the games that people watch are like these open-ended games that never end, things that just keep on going, no matter how. Like, think like Minecraft. Okay, no, not, you know, that's a broad generalization. That's just one main example, but that game can never end. That game never ends until you decide that it ends. I mean, yeah, you can kill the dragon and everything like that, and technically that's the end of the game. But after that, you can keep on building until you're done building. And that's awesome. That is an awesome part of the game, is that it keeps on going. It's like World of Warcraft. You can just keep on playing. And that's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. In the survival open world joints. Let's go ahead and turn our high beams on so that way we all can see in front of us. We got a couple hours here, which should equate to a few more minutes with me, Big D, Big Dad Diesel, Big Dad Diesel. You can't hear the horn. That's a shame. Can't hear it. Gotta keep our eye out on our sleep time over here on the bottom right. It's getting a little filled up, but we don't have too much longer to go. I think we'll make it. I think we're gonna make it. I believe in us. We can do it. So, excuse me. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee right here. Alright. Now, something that's been requested for many, many times. Farming simulator servers, multiplayer servers. Well, I'm in talks right now with a server company and servers for Farming Simulator, DieselDesigns Farming Simulator multiplayer. We had a multiplayer server, but it was Sosnovska, and it was a very low. I couldn't load up a bunch of stuff, like say like a big map. that has like a gig worth of information, I wouldn't be able to load it in because I had never opened up a server before, so I wanted to test it out and try it out. And for the most part, it worked just fine. But now there are tons of people that are like, multiplayer server, get the biggest map you can find. No, that's not what they're saying. But I do have a map in mind, but it is a bigger map, so it's going to need some power. So I'm talking to a couple reps to get some sponsorships and affiliates, and get this ball a-rolling. Get this old ball and chain a-rolling. No. Get this old ball on the road. Yeah, alright. So that way we can have our multiplayer server, and we can do episodes of it, and we can hop into the Discord, into the voice chat, and we all can just hang out and have a good time, you know? But I'm working on stuff. So, yes. That is coming sooner than later. That should be set up sometime this week, hopefully. And we will get after it. And I can't wait. Can't wait, as Bart Scott would say. Can't wait. Patriots coming? Can't wait. You guys watch the draft? It's pretty boring. This year was pretty boring. It's only because there's not too many quarterback selections. Although the Trubisky thing was pretty funny, because no one in Chicago apparently wants that poor quarterback. They're like, hey man, I got drafted here. I didn't know that they were going to draft me. Please don't hate me. I always feel bad for when players get drafted by teams, and then you just see all the crowds in the background. And they're just, no, he's a bum. I'm like, man, he hasn't even played a snap yet. Probably will. Probably he's never going to play another snap. He may. He's probably going to play. They got Mike Glennon. I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. We are well aware of Mike Glennon. 6'5", 150 pounds soaking wet. He's your quarterback? $46 million? Really? Okay. Let's see how that worked out for you. Didn't work out in Tampa. Didn't work out in Tampa, but you love him. That's like a defensive-minded coach drafting a quarterback second round when no one loved him. That team's going to be an absolute nightmare this year. Watch it. It's going to be a tire fire that they will not be able to put out. But in that Tampa Bay, I'm loving them. I'm loving them picks, baby. O.J. Howard, got a good tight end. Got a running back too. Jameis Winston's got some weapons, like he didn't have weapons before. He has some quality receivers, quality running back. But now we got another decent running back and now a tight end. It's gonna be nice, maybe. Maybe, baby. Alright, Copper. Alright, so we have to start hoofing it here a little bit, because our tired meter is filling up. We have an hour and 43 minutes left to go. It should be about 5 more minutes, or so, give or take, roundabouts, roughly. But we're here. We are in Arizona. Oh, what gave it away? The desert? Yeah, as a matter of fact. Good Lord, I can't see a thing. It's all so bright. I can't see. Everything is so bright. Very, very cool. So yeah, I'm trying to save up to get another another truck here, so that we can hire another employee and start making them greenbacks. But it's gonna be a couple things. Gonna be a couple missions. Gonna be about a couple missions, maybe. But we have unlocked pretty much. Well, we haven't unlocked. We haven't really unlocked a whole lot of anything. About to click into level 19, almost level 20, so that way we can unlock some different kinds of engines. Yeah, we already have the top engine in this John. This thing is hoofing along just fine. 77 miles an hour. Yeah, we can pull that off. Yeah, we can pull that off, bruh. Got 34 miles up to go. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong to the break of dawn. Don't worry about us. We are going to pass this big guy eventually. So yeah, man, that's the stuff that's coming to the channel. Got a couple things. I'm always working, baby. I'm always working. The one thing I haven't been working on, and once again apologies, is a merch store. Just trying to. I have a company that is sitting there, so like I said, shirts are going to be hopping up there. It's just getting the time for me to design. I have a bunch of different design ideas that we can put on t-shirts and mugs because people have been asking for them. So I'm not saying it's going to be a giant money maker or like, oh, now is Diesel selling out. No, people have been asking for it, so I will oblige. Plus, I want a t-shirt. I want to be the guy that wears my own t-shirt, and then people are like, what's that? DieselDesigns. Don't you know who, like, the hottest gamer on YouTube is? What kind of games does he play? Battlefield? You know, Call of Duty? Nah, Farming Simulator, man. It's awesome. Wait, just me trying to explain Farming Simulator to anybody who doesn't know what Farming Simulator is kind of a task. Not even just kind of. It's a pretty tall order because it's just hard for people to wrap their brains around sometimes. Same thing with Car Mechanic Simulator. Oh yeah, Car Mechanic Simulator. It's this brand new game. And they're like, hold on, wait, what kind of game is it? It's a game where there are cars that roll in, and you have to fix them. So you take them apart, and you put them back together again. Like, and that's a game. Sure is. And people watch that. They sure do. And they're like, that's amazing. I'm amazed myself. It seems ridiculous, because it is. But it could be worse. Could be worse. Alright. We, my friends, are here. So, a bunch of different games that are coming. DLCs, between DLC content, brand new racing games that are coming out. I may get a Switch. We may play some Mario Kart. And if we do, oh, it will be a wonderful day. Oh, screw this. Screw this noise, man. Oh, man. Come on, son. Back her up. Oh, it crashed? Oh, that's because he crashed into me. It's like a Dave Matthews Band song. Can I just... There we go. Enter. Everything was cool. Oh, screw that. This is always a nightmare to try and park anything in here. Confirm. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent, yes. 25 grand. Give me that XP. Oh, sweet XP. We're almost at level 20. My man. Alright. Continue. Very, very cool. So, folks, that is going to be our episode for today. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, hit that like button. Helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week, folks. Have a great day, afternoon, evening. A good night. Peace out, light shout, y'all. And I will check you out right here again in American Truck Simulator next time.